When we started this project, we said that nothing was off the table.
This was a chance to just roll out a blank sheet of paper and say, how are we going to really do this from the ground up?
In the end, about the only thing that's carried over from the old bike is the brake system. Everything else has been finessed, pared back, upgraded.
This is the lightest Brompton we can achieve.
At Brompton, the problem that we're passionate about solving is how you move around a city, but without the encumbrance of a bicycle when you're not riding it. That's what Andrew Ritchie was trying to solve 40 years ago, and that's been our guiding light ever since. We've always known that we wanted to do a no-holds-barred, the lightest possible bike that we could make.
We had to maintain the fold. That was absolutely key.
Titanium is an abundant material within the earth. It's one of the most common ores, but turning it into a useful product is not done in a lot of places.
It's extremely strong, it's extremely light, it's tough, it's corrosion resistant, but it is not straightforward to work with.
C.W. Fletcher, a company based up in Sheffield. They have a long history going back over 100 years.
Sheffield has got a big history in manufacturing. The city was founded in steel manufacturing.
We were presented with a different vision of what was achievable. They felt it could be done when everyone else was telling me it couldn't.
All the frames that we make here in Brompton are handcrafted and handmade. We take titanium tube, titanium plate, and we weld them into frames that then get shipped down to the London facility and built into the T-Line bike.
Technology advancements, particularly in mechanical simulation, has allowed us to carry out a lot of optimizations which we wouldn't be able to have done 5-10 years ago. We start with the design in CAD, so we have a computer model. We then map that model with effectively Lego bricks, and then each of these elements experience displacement and stress.
Once we understand the loads and we apply the simulation tools, we're able to understand the stress and the strain of these components with a whole new level of insight, and that guides our design decisions and allows us to really just follow the physics.
We're adding material in where we need it, and we're taking material away where we don't need it.
We have gone over this entire product in every detail and looked for every single gram we can find.
We're using polyurethane inner tubes because we're saving a relatively large percentage of weight for that inner tube. And they're orange, which is cool.
As a metal, titanium can be quite difficult to work with, whether you're machining it, whether you're rolling it, bending it, or in our case, welding it.
It's not like steel, so we have to form it in a different way, we have to build it in a different way, so we have to play with different wall thicknesses and different bend angles and the way we bend stuff, spring back.
For some of the things in T-Line, we had to create new ways of testing. So for our gearing system, we had to create new ways of replicating dirty road conditions, bad weather, from hot and humid through to sort of cold and icy and dirty and gritty. So not only do we have a bike which is less than 7.5 kilos in its stripped down form, but than 8 kilos you have a bike with gears, with mudguards, with all the things that you need to actually use it in a practical way.
You feel closer to the bike, you feel part of the bike because the weight isn't there. And to see people fold it and then pick it up, and the look on their faces when they see how much lighter this product is.
You have the sense when you leave the house that you can just go anywhere. So all of those shared environments, you know that it's not going to be a burden. You know you can do whatever you want, and it's a pretty amazing feeling.
Seeing it come from an original concept through into production has just been fantastic.
It makes you feel proud that you've worked as hard as you can to make that weld as good as you possibly can. It's so rewarding.
It's bloody awesome to see it coming off the end of the line now. It's hugely rewarding, and it's been a massive team effort, and the team have really driven it to beyond what my vision of it was, and it's great to see really that we've ended up with this product.